So the Supreme Court last month had pulled up Patanjali for the violation of the undertaking it had given in the court about its products and the statement claiming their medical efficiency. We have Sunil Prabhu joining us to get us more on this. Sunil, take us through the Supreme Court coming down heavily on Patanjali and asking for personal appearance by Ramdev himself.
Yes, that's right. That's because Mr. Baba Ramdev, as well as his, the MD, Mr. Balakrishnan, have refused to reply to that contempt notice. And in non-compliance, the Supreme Court has asked for their appearance before the court. The date will be fixed and they will have to appear when they hear this entire matter. They've been extremely, the IMA, as you know, the Indian Medical Association for misleading advertisements had moved against Patanjali, and because of that contempt notice not being complied with, now Baba Ramdev as well as Mr. Balakrishnan will have to really explain themselves in person in the Supreme Court.
Sunil, the Supreme Court has given a 2 weeks notice and has asked Ramdev to be present for that hearing, which is coming up in a matter of 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Sunil, for joining us with those details. Moving on now this is after the Election Commission has taken action yesterday as far as the removal of West Bengal's police chief is concerned. Today, the TMC has gone on to react. And the TMC is demanding that the Supreme Court monitor elections. These are elections that need to be monitored by the Supreme Court. That is what senior TMC leader Derek O'Brien said, that Mamata Banerjee-led party demands the Supreme Court monitor Lok Sabha polls considering BJP's alleged tricks of destroying institutions like the Election Commission of India. The TMC party leader in Rajya Sabha wondered whether the BJP is so nervous of facing the people that it's turning to the EC into its party office. So the Election Commission of India has directed the removal of West Bengal's DGP Rajiv Kumar and mandated the appointment of Vivek Sahai, once suspended by the poll panel, as a new state police chief, with the TMC accusing the BJP of controlling the constitutional body. So we have Saurabh Gupta joining us to get us more on this. Saurabh, Rajiv Kumar, who was removed by the Election Commission yesterday, is to assume the role of is now been given a role which has nothing to do with the election responsibilities whatsoever, and now that is when the TMC has reacted and said that they want an election which is monitored by the Supreme Court.
That's right. The TMC is saying that the Election Commission has, has been, institutions like the Election Commission have been destroyed by the BJP. That's what the TMC is saying. TMC's Derek O'Brien has tweeted. And asking the question, is the BJP nervous to face people that they're turning ECI into a party office to target opposition? Now, obviously, then he goes on to say, transferring officers of elected state governments for free and fair elections. We want Supreme Court monitored election 2024. Now, this is clearly what the TMC is saying, that they want the elections to be monitored by the Supreme Court, and they say that transfer of elected, of officials of elected state governments is not something that's, necessary. Also, they go on to add that, when someone from the police hierarchy or, at an important position like the DGP is shifted, that has a ripple effect on the lower down ranks and impacts the law and order machinery. Now, why has the EC done this? The EC's reasoning is that it receives several inputs from several political parties, and there was a perception that perhaps this officer, the DGP, was close to the ruling dispensation. The Trinamool says that's not the case, that the BJP is turning the EC into, a party office, and that's why they are asking for Supreme Court monitored elections in 2024 for free and fair elections. That's what the Trinamool Congress's Derek O'Brien has tweeted.
Right. So, of course, the TMC there reacting to the removal that we saw of West Bengal's DGP, who had assumed the role last December and has been reassigned to the Information and Technology Department, a role that is not related to election responsibilities. Thank you so much, Saurabh, for joining us with those details.